Hello and welcome to Finding Your Way Life Blueprint. Congratulations, you're now living life on your own terms, and it's amazing. Our mission is to help one individual, one family at a time, in a variety of areas to create their MBAs, massive brain action, and massive bank account, life and lifestyle. Each individual and family is as unique and diverse, and their needs and requirements are just as unique as they are. And we take that into consideration while guiding them through achieving their ideal quality of life. More than 189 million Americans have credit card debt. On average, each household with credit cards carry $8,398 in debt. Are you ready to take control of your life by building a debt-free, credible building life for you and your family? In the book, The 10 Top Distinctions Between Millionaires and the Middle Class by Keith Cameron Smith, we discussed the three questions that he asked. And those questions were, what would you like to spend your life thinking about? What do you enjoy giving your mental energy to? Is there a certain subject that inspires you? As we explored these thoughts, these questions, as we pondered these questions, we were provided information about the science of brain plasticity. More than 95% of your financial and life success happens right in your brain. The brain's ability to absorb new information and emotions within its environment. Hey, baby, you're about to discover how to build your very own. The brain's ability to absorb new information and emotions within its environment slows dramatically after childhood and mostly ceases by young adulthood, reinforcing the same old programming over and over again for the rest of one's life. The good news is that once you learn how to turn the switch back on, you can create new powerful neuron patterns that will have you acting in ways that are more aligned with your goals and dreams you want to achieve. You can easily learn how to deactivate any of the neuron patterns that are holding you back. It's just like upgrading the software on your phone or your computer. Are you ready to love your life? What would you love about your life? Be specific, and these are the areas that I want you to concentrate on. I want you to look at your life from your health and well-being, your career and work, your love and relationships, your wealth, money, and abundance, and your ideas that surround them. Have you decided it's time to let go and move on with life? Have you forgiven those that have harmed you or caused you pain in life to allow you and clear that path for you to go on? Have you been able to face the pain and honor yourself while doing so? Time of transformation, whole new understanding of how to ignite the you through being a loving service to the world. I'm so thankful and grateful now that I am living life on my own terms. It is a blessed, amazing life journey. Hello, everyone. It's me, Tia. How are you doing? Um, becoming a better person. Becoming a better person along the life journey. I learned to become one with nature. I love nature. I surround myself with nature. It brings me peace. Um, it's usually when I do my best thinking. And I don't know how many nature lovers do we have out there? Comment below and tell me what is it about nature that you love the most and what does it do for you? I knew along this journey that my health and my wellness was going to be very important. So it was important that I put the right things on the inside. Um, Proper nutrition, whether it be vitamins to give me more energy to make it through the day, whether it's a healthy snack bar to, during the workday, you get the little cravings of something sweet. Instead of having something sweet, you could choose a healthier choice to help maintain your weight and keep you vibrant, to give you the energy that you need to go throughout your day. A big part of the journey of becoming a better person was looking at who I am now and who I was working to become. Looking at my present life, yes, life challenges and obstacles happen, but what happened to me happened for me. It wasn't so much of what was happening to me as much as it was how I chose to react to the situation or circumstances that was happening to me. Once I learned to control my thoughts, to see that this is not a harmful thing, because our brain has a way of telling us, uh, putting us in a circumstances of where it's fight or flight. And fear normally will do that. Fear of loss of a job, fear of losing a loved one, fear of a breakup, fear of having no finances or very little finances. Um, all those things are fearful, and they will play a part in your mind. And you have to tell yourself, well, I told myself that I was going to overcome that challenge. I was going to, come hell or high water, figure out how I was going to make myself better make sure that I'm becoming a better person, as well as implement that throughout my life. It required an outline plan to, for me to overcome the challenges and obstacles in my life. And that lifelong plan, outline plan changed over time through different segments of my life. And I'm sure yours will as well as you're planning. One thing that I failed to do in the beginning of planning my outline to overcome challenges and obstacles, um, I didn't really take the time to explore the gems within me, to appreciate the resources that I had. I don't know how many people are caregivers. If you're a parent, a caregiver, um, if you're in a marriage, that requires work. And a lot of times you do things that you have to do the things that you want to do, and you have to sacrifice along the way. So you might not think about you putting yourself first is not the first thing that's on the plate. So over time, I learned how to put myself first, and still handle what I needed to handle, but I knew I could handle it better once I got a handle on me coming together, but mind, body, and soul, to be able to sit back and listen and actually figure out which direction I wanted to go. And a lot of us do that over time. And it takes some time because you may not know right away. It's just like signing up for your first semester of school. You sign up and you don't know exactly what major you want to take, but you know that you need to do something. So you sign up for a liberal arts course, which is a little bit of everything. And that way, as you're going through that first semester, that hopefully that will help you understand and figure out exactly what it is, where you want to be, what's your niche, what's your field, what's your area, where's your passion lie. Um, and in that process, you figure life out and you begin to see that over time it changes. So we're in another phase of coming to an end of another semester. And how are we ranking up in our semester? Did we have some failures? Did we have some successes? Can we improve? Do we need to tweak a little something to get a little better in the area or to make something better? Whatever that may be, it's all part of exploring the gems within you. Because whether you failed or whether you passed, a fail only means that you tried. So you didn't really fail, did you? No, because a try beats a failure any day. So as long as you're continuing to try, you will always succeed. You will probably have a lot of failures, as I had along the way. Those failures helped build me as a person, helped build me as a being, made me better. And I had to look at what resources did I have that were workable and tangible. Well, I have a brain and I have working limbs. So that means I'm of sound mind and able body to do something. So I got to doing something. And the exploration is it's a journey. You know, my journey is a little longer, and I think I've shared it with you guys that from being a young mom and now fast forward to now being a mother and a grandmother, I see the importance of never giving up on your dream. I see the importance that when you're trying to improve your life, no matter what others say, no matter what is going on around you, that you have to stay focused. It's not always easy and you will get distracted, but if you stay focused and stay committed to yourself, you will reach your goal. You will reach um, that target mark that you're going for. Now, will you meet it in the time frame that you set for yourself? That only time will tell. But what you do in the steps to get to that mark is going to make the difference. How much time will you need to eat to set your plan into action? That's based on an individual basis. I'm one that kind of fast at figuring out like, okay, this is what I need to do. Depends upon what it is. And once I figure out what it is that I want to do and I set the plan into action, now that's usually where the time comes in at. Depends on what it is that I'm doing and how much of me is it going to require and how much time can I actually commit to it. But one thing I found is that when you choose something that is your passion or something that is close to your heart or something that you really enjoy doing, um, it's amazing how you just find the time. You just make time. There is no excuses. Time is your friend. Time was my friend. Time still is my friend. And I try to maximize every ounce of the time that I can. We all get 24 hours, whether you're a millionaire or a bum, you get the same 24 hours to make your life what you want to make it. And how committed are you to yourself? The commitment to yourself is what's going to pull you and push you through. Um, it's going to help you get through the rejection. It's going to help you get through those that, the naysayers, as we like to call it. Your passion, your desire to move forward, and you being intentional to keep yourself in a positive mindset to change your mind. NeuroGym explains how and helps you to understand how to reprogram your brain. And we all can be reprogrammed if we choose to, but it takes practice and it's something that you have to commit to every day. And before you know it, you're doing it so much that it's not even a hassle of doing it. It's just part of your everyday thing, as well as growing, learning, and taking responsibility for your life. So as we're taking responsibility for our life, let me change this screen here. I'm gonna go to one more. Okay, there it is. Now we have focus on increasing your awareness, gain an understanding of the map of your life. Where are you going? Do you, where is your focus? And where in your life can you benefit from an increase? Are you ready to go deep? Your present being, in your present being, could you benefit from an increase of abundance in all areas? Where in your life can you benefit from an increase? Physically, mentally, or spiritually? Where are you currently? Working, unemployed, fixed income, in between gigs, retired, or getting ready to retire? So let's see how this goes. Okay, we have here rewards of our food. You get out what you put in, guys. So as you're assessing your life, seeing where you are, you working on the outline plan for your life in the areas in which you wish to do better or become better. And you're setting that plan into action. And as you're setting the plan into action, you are looking at where you are financially, mentally, spiritually, and you're going to start working on those areas. And once you start working on those areas, you're going to start reaping the rewards of your fruit. And you get out of it what you put into motion. Now, this is a quote from Aristotle. It concerns us to know the purpose we seek in life. For then, like archers aiming at a definite mark, we should be certain to attain what we want. Aristotle. So, as you see here, this is where you are presently, physically, mentally, spiritually, relationships, and financially. So, wherever you are, in what area you feel as though could deserve an increase, do you have a plan as to how to bring about that increase? Some of us do, some of us don't. But there's a gap in between you getting from where you are now to where you're trying to get to. So I like to call that my little algebraic problem. You have a to the second power plus b to the second power equals c to the second power. Now, in order to figure out the equation, we first must find the value of a, b, and c. And that could take some time. So I like to call that space the gap space, because it's what you do in that time to figure out that equation as you're working on your physical, mental, spirituality, relationships, and finances to propel you over to here, where you see we've got a nice little house here. So this is where we're going to see the fruits of our labor, guys, over here. We're starting here, then we're going to go here, and we have to figure out the value of a plus b equals c, all to the second power. Just bear with me down here. This one. And then we have drink that. Sorry, guys. Yeah. All right, I think I kind of got it now. All right. This is the second part of the rewards of our fruit. And like I showed you, we're figuring out the value of a to the second power plus b to the second power plus c to the second power. We do not know the value of those letters, but that's our task on the journey, to figure it out as we are being while we're doing, as we're becoming. The rewards of our fruit does not come before the seeding. So, whatever you do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. John von Goethe. And I remember this gentleman. I got this out of the Laws of Success from Napoleon Hill. But I remember reading about this gentleman and him and his wife having had a son that was born with a disability. I think he was deaf. And they told him that his son would not function properly. And this gentleman believes wholeheartedly in himself that his son had capabilities, and his son did very well. He overcame his challenges, but it was his father's belief that he could, that he fed into his son, that gave him that belief. And the same thing happens to us. You first have to believe that you can, and then you will. You will become what you want to become, no matter what challenges are in your way. So, in doing our seeding time, as we're figuring out the equations of a to the second power, b to the plus b to the second power equal and c to the second power, we have to look at Present life. What does it look like for you right now? And as we're moving into the new year, the gap from where you are to where you're going is going to require these things. It's going to require your time. It's going to require your work and effort. It's going to require your training and retraining of your mindset. It's also going to require actions of some sort. Now, this is where we are, and this is where we're on our way to. We're not trying to get there because it's coming. It's right around the corner, guys. But how do we get here? If you're against you, how are you measuring? It's you. Sorry, guys. Can't look. It's you against you. How are you measuring up? Because the only competition is you. And the only person that you have to judge yourself and base yourself off is you. Do you feel, see, or do you feel, see, or can tangibly see a difference and or decrease in 12 to 24 months? So we're here. We're presently here. Only you know where you are right now. Now, as we move forward in the gap, what are the things that we do in the gap? In the gap is where we plant our seeds. That's where we begin to invest in ourselves to work towards the goal that we're trying to achieve here. So, what are the steps that you're going to take as you're going there? Do you know? Okay. All right. So let me close that for 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Okay. So we're back here. Where do you, whatever you do or dream, you can begin. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. So where is your genius and power and magic lying? And the rewards of your fruit. But the rewards of your fruit will not come before the season. So I'll come back and we'll go a little deeper, but I want to thank you for your time. If this resonates with you or it helps you in any way, please leave a comment. And again, I invite you to join me for a live for a live presentation for any opportunity that you may be interested in. But first, I'm gonna need you to go through and figure out the value of A to the second power plus B to the second power equaling C to the second power as it pertains to your life. So, sharing. I want to thank you all for your time. And this evening, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is this evening for me here. So I'm Tia Rogers, and I turned my hobby into a business, guys. And if you care to learn more, if you're open to learning more, let's begin a dialogue because together we can achieve more. And I'm a firm believer in each one teach one. But as we reaching our goals and we're making it to the top, I want us to make sure that we're intact, mind, body, and soul. Because what's the sense in achieving, of reaching in the success and achieving the world and losing your soul? Have a blessed, amazing week. Go after your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. Because it's you against you, and only you can limit yourself. No one else. Have a blessed week, guys. Take care. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving is coming up. Bye.